I'm John Rohde with the Oklahoman. Welcome to our preseason top 25 poll in college football. For the next 5 days, I'll bring you my preseason picks, 5 teams at a time. We'll go from number 25 to number 1. Today, it's numbers 25 through 21. Kickoff approaches, so here we go. Number 25 is West Virginia. This is the first Big East team mentioned in the poll. It'll also be the last. Somebody has to win this league, and the Mountaineers won a series of coin tosses, a 5-team flip playoff against fellow potential champs Pitt, South Florida, Rutgers, and Cincinnati. Bill Stewart's high water mark as West Virginia's coach actually came before he got the job, and to some fans, it's been low tide ever since. Stewart got the job the morning after West Virginia embarrassed Oklahoma 48-28 in the Fiesta Bowl 2 seasons ago. Replacing Pat White will be a stiff challenge. Noel Devine returns at running back, and he can scoot. Scooter Berry leads an experienced defense. Number 24 is North Carolina. 3 years ago, North Carolina went 2-10, but former Oklahoma State assistant coach Butch Davis has been climbing the ACC ladder. North Carolina's rise will come thanks to a talented, lightning-quick defense that returns 9 starters, including junior Deontay Williams, one of the elite free safeties in the country. Williams puts his team's defensive speed on par with Florida's, which is somewhere around the speed of light. Offensively, if quarterback T.J. Yates can stay healthy, the Tar Heels may claim the ACC and head to their first ever BCS Bowl game. Number 23 is Kansas. If wide receiver Desmond Briscoe can stay academically eligible, which he is as we speak, then I'll stick with the Jayhawks to win the Big 12 North. If Briscoe stumbles over the academic hurdle, all bets are off. Briscoe is the Big 12's best receiver, not named Des Bryant, catching 12 passes for 269 yards and 2 touchdowns last season against OU. Coach Mark Mangino might have pulled out the finest coaching job last season, highlighted by the game of the year as far as I'm concerned in KU's 40-37 upset victory over Missouri in the regular season finale at Arrowhead Stadium. The Jayhawks have some questions on defense, which they had before being rescued by defensive coordinator Bill Young, who is now at Oklahoma State. But there are no questions offensively, not if Briscoe remains eligible. Number 22 is Iowa. Hawkeyes coach Kirk Ferentz regained some of his luster he lost last season by putting together a 9-win year, highlighted by a 24-23 upset over previously unbeaten and potentially title game-bound Penn State. Ferentz is now signed through 2015. Standout running back Sean Green and Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year Mitch King are gone, but All-American offensive tackle Brian Bulaga returns. Quarterback Ricky Stanzi had a breakout season last year. If he's as good as hoped, the Hawkeyes could contend for the Rose Bowl in what figures to be an average year in the Big Ten. Defensively, the back 7 are solid. It's front 4 that's thin. Number 21 is Notre Dame. When it comes to believing the hype, I didn't drink all the Kool-Aid when it came to the Fighting Irish, but I do admit I took a sip. After going 19-6 his first 2 seasons, Coach Charlie Weiss went 10-15 the next 2. The best thing the Irish has going for them is their schedule. It's usually well done, but this year it's very tender, with what should be victories against Nevada, Washington, Washington State, Navy, Purdue, Connecticut, and Stanford. Also winnable are games against Michigan, Michigan State, Boston College, and Pitt. That leaves only one true test, and that's against USC, and that game is in South Bend. That schedule alone should put the Irish back in the top 25 for the first time in 3 seasons. Quarterback Jimmy Clausen returns, still looking for the luck so many thought he would bring the Irish. Join us tomorrow for numbers 20 through 16.
Let's see it.